So it's been 4 months since I first got my hands on Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 4, Samsung's most expensive yet most exciting smartphone. In this video, I want to talk to you about some of the new experiences I've had with Samsung's newest foldable phone over the past 4 months, show you how it is held up from a durability standpoint, explain how it fits into my real-life day-to-day use case, and lastly find out whether or not I can recommend the Z Fold 4 to those of you who may be interested in getting one. Let's get started. Starting with price. At the time of this video, the Z Fold 4, which comes in this Samsung exclusive burgundy color in addition to black and gold, and this new gray-green color, which is my personal favorite of the bunch, packed with 12 gigabytes of RAM and anywhere from 256 gigabytes to 1 terabyte of storage, retails for $1,800. But Samsung is almost always offering some sort of incentive or discount, like at the time of this video, a free storage upgrade to 512 gigabytes, $150 in Samsung credits, and $300 off or their usual enhanced trading credits. So I'll leave some links down in the description if you want to check out Samsung's latest deals. But what is it that makes such an expensive phone like this so exciting and even worth considering in the first place? To quickly bring everybody up to speed, the 7.6-inch foldable inner display is the star of the show here, which turns the 6.2-inch candy bar outer display into what is essentially the size of an iPad mini. And once you factor in all of the other benefits this folding phone tablet powerhouse combo provides, it quickly becomes apparent how exciting this Fold 4 can be. But at this price point, there needs to be more than just excitement and portable powerhouse claims to be a realistic consideration for consumers. So how does this innovative folding display technology translate into real-life day-to-day use for the average user? Well, after 4 months of extensively using and experiencing this Fold 4, I can confidently say that Samsung has managed to create a true multi-purpose device that not only boasts a powerful spec sheet, but more importantly excels in average everyday use, so much to the point that you will be leaving behind anywhere from 1 to 3 different devices in exchange for this single device. So Samsung has had a couple years now to optimize and tweak this Fold series, and this Fold 4, while similar in overall looks to the previous Fold 2 and 3, has received some game-changing updates in order to earn its title as a true one-stop shop device for nearly any of your needs. The core functionalities between the 2, 3, and this now 4 have mostly remained unchanged for good reason, like a very smooth opening and closing folding experience, and a more narrow outer display that was tweaked on this 4th Fold to be a bit wider, but still provides an excellent one-handed experience. But some crucial upgrades like an overall lighter weight, an IPX8 water resistance rating, and better battery life thanks to a more efficient processor have collectively made this one of the most compelling devices in multiple areas of today's mobile market, whether it's being compared to smartphones, tablets, gaming handhelds, laptops, or any combination of these standard product categories. As someone who often switches between this Fold 4 and the latest flagship phones, it is very evident to me that this Fold is simply providing more than any conventional large slab smartphone will ever be able to provide, with more than acceptable trade-offs. For example, my similarly priced iPhone 14 Pro Max, weighing in at 251 grams, feels very similar to my Fold 4 at its 268 gram weight, while offering way more screen real estate and a more comfortable hold in the hand, since the phone is not nearly as wide when closed. Now, of course, you do have that 2 phones folded over one another feeling with the Fold, but I've come to prefer and appreciate this candy bar form factor for easy everyday use, opposed to the wider smartphones that continue being pushed to the market for their larger screen sizes. As far as tablets are concerned, I personally find myself not using any tablet at all when this Fold 4 is in my pocket, as the more than sufficient 7.6-inch inner display is always an unfold away and greatly helps me do whatever it is I need to do or want to do at a moment's notice wherever I am, whether that's using the S Pen, jumping into Excel sheets or Word documents, watching content, playing games, or a combination of all of these at the same time, has quickly grown on me and really makes you appreciate the capabilities of this device on a day-to-day basis. And it shows that this Fold 4 has the potential to simplify the amount of devices you really need to be using in your daily life. And the fact that it can be used in so many different ways provides essentially unlimited potential for accessories and other tools to be used to take the user experience even further with this Fold, which I have made an entire video dedicated to this topic for those who are interested. But for the sake of this video, all you need to know is that things as simple as getting a case with a stand and S Pen holder make this phone not only easier to hold when opened up with one hand, but perfect for watching TV and videos and jotting down the occasional note here and there. And a simple gaming controller quickly turns this into hands down the best mobile gaming device currently on the market. And if you really want to go nuts, you can go as far as pairing up a keyboard and mouse to have what is essentially a mini laptop replacement. But at this point in time, I still personally see this as more of a phone or tablet rather than a computer, but it certainly has computing capabilities, and with the right accessories, this can quite literally be your laptop with the use of Samsung DeX. I absolutely love that I can wirelessly cast Samsung's desktop mode to my TV and use the large inner display as a trackpad, or use the phone as I normally do while still having DeX paired up to the TV. And a use case that has really grown on me recently is casting Samsung DeX from the Fold to my augmented reality glasses for what can be equally useful for productivity and entertainment purposes. And there's lots of little use cases like this that can be hard to convey through a video, but are much appreciated in average everyday use, like having a large viewfinder when using your camera app to better see what you're capturing, lots of software functionalities like the optional taskbar, which lets you quickly switch to and from different applications, great multitasking capabilities, and dedicated video editing apps like LumaFusion are a perfect example to show how functional a mobile device like this Fold can really be. For example, the last video that I created on my YouTube channel was filmed and created by this here Fold 4, thanks to the aforementioned use cases. I could go on, but hopefully I've made it clear that your imagination is really the limit to what can be done with this device, and while all of this functionality is to be expected at this price point, this Fold 4 overall is doing a great job of shaking up how we have viewed our technology as a whole over the past few years. It gives us a glimpse at how I think a lot of devices could be changing in the years to come. Now, of course, no product is perfect, and the Fold 4 is no exception, but it's important to mention the shortcomings of a device like this so you know what you're getting yourself into. First and foremost is the crease in the middle of the tablet, which you have probably already seen and maybe even commented on down in the comments below. But Samsung has gone on record saying that this crease is necessary for the device to retain its water resistance rating, which is an absolute must for me. So it's a necessary evil that has to be accepted here. When you are looking at the device straight on, you will fortunately never notice the crease, but when viewing from different angles, or especially outdoors, you will notice that crease. Secondly, due to the nature of the Fold being used in so many different ways, and more specifically having its outer display exposed to surfaces when using it opened up in tablet mode, you will get a lot of tiny scratches on your outer display, and this Fold 4 does not come with a screen protector on that outer screen out of the box, so I highly recommend getting a screen protector for this outer display before even thinking about using it. And my third and probably most obvious criticism is that the phone, while being the lightest Fold yet, is still pretty bulky in the pocket and sometimes feels a little overkill for those times in your life when you don't necessarily need an ultra premium folding tablet. What I'll say is that if your perceived use case of a smartphone is strictly for the needs of a smartphone and nothing else, then something like the Flip 4 perfectly meets the needs of this and will mold into your everyday life a lot easier than this Fold 4 will. But overall, these shortcomings, in addition to the exorbitant price tag, are able to be overlooked by someone like myself who is predominantly a heavy smartphone user, and I think anyone who spends the majority of their device time on a smartphone will be able to take full advantage of everything the Fold 4 is offering, and will truly change the way you use and view consumer technology as a whole. So with all that said, on the whole, 4 months into my experience with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4, I can confidently say this phone is one of the best money can currently buy at the time of this video for the heaviest of smartphone users out there, assuming you will be able to take advantage of some deal or discount. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a like, and please consider subscribing to the Shane Simons YouTube channel today, and either let me know your thoughts on the Fold 4 in the comments below, or check out some of my other foldable content if you're interested. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.